Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We are going to listen Christian Horner. Let's listen to him.
Imperious, it really was. What a drive.
Yeah, look, I mean, Max was, he was a masterclass today, and I think in those conditions, the driver's skill really comes to a fore, and he was in a league of his own. So I think as a team, we got all the calls right, and the car had great pace. So an outstanding drive to come from 17th. This morning, it felt, everything had gone against us, but he turned it around, and after a great start, around the outside there.
How many cars did he get on the first lap?
I think six.
6 cars on the first lap. I mean, it was incredible performance from him. So one of his very best.
Absolutely one of his very best. I mean, that's one of those drives. We sort of conjectured at the beginning that maybe this would be the day when he could show everyone his brilliance, and he's absolutely done that today. What a transformation from this morning when we first spoke.
No, so I think we're going to have to get that on record that David said something nice.
No, listen, honestly, credit where credit is due. I've never said, he's not a great driver. There's absolutely no way. And he did that completely cleanly.
Yes.
He sliced through the field and showed everyone why he is such a brilliant driver and going to be four times world champion.
You can keep going if you like.
No, that's enough.
Christian, understandably, you guys were quite frustrated this morning. I mean, you were frustrated. Max had some colourful words about the qualifying this morning, but we saw him really happy on the podium. I think happier than we've seen him in a very, very long time. Were you guys starting to get under pressure this morning a little bit with the championship getting tighter and tighter, and is that now a display of relief?
No, it's a big day for the Drivers' Championship for today, and I never expected to win that. I thought if we could get somewhere near the podium would be an amazing result. So, for him to have gone out there and won that race, it was an outstanding drive. Absolutely, he was patient. He attacked when he needed to, and his restart. I mean, he came from so far back. Truly an outstanding drive today.
Is there a better driver in the wet, in your opinion? We've seen it before here.
I think in the wet and the dry, he's the best in the world at the moment, and it's been a while, but I think that the whole team have really kept their heads and worked incredibly hard, and we fought ourselves back into a winning position, and that's testimony to the effort that goes on behind the scenes back in Milton Keynes, that nobody ever gives up, and we've demonstrated that today.
Christian, we talk about the mood swing from this morning to now. I don't think we were commenting. I don't think we've ever seen him looking so happy on a podium. Would you agree with that?
You don't often see him that animated, and you could see that meant a lot for him. And it's been a long time since we've won a race. I mean, we always play the Rolling Stones in, for Dietrich Mateschitz when we win, and it's a long time since I've heard that soundtrack. So it was great, a great performance, great result for the team today.
So when the safety car came back in at the end and they restarted the race, Max, it was 21 laps left on the clock, 20 laps, and he's managed to pull a 19-second gap.
29 laps, I think that was at the end.
Okay, 29 laps, 19 seconds that he managed to pull. So clearly in the wet, he's able to make this car work, and you're right, he's an incredible driver in the dry as well, but unfortunately, the car is holding him back a little bit. So how can you guys make sure to change that performance? I mean, there are still a few races left.
We've given him a very good car this weekend in the dry. Yesterday, he was quick. And the car, was in a window that it was working very well. And I think I was very surprised that the safety car came in after only a single lap. And you could see the guys at the back of the train were struggling to catch it up. But, Max just got on with the job. And I think one of his very best drives today.
In terms of the decision you made, when the rain was really coming down and then the Colapinto crash brought out the red flag, and were you quite surprised by the decision that both Mercedes and Lando Norris's side of the garage decided to pit at that stage? Was that something you thought, you wouldn't have done that?
You're sort of in the lap of the gods at that point, and you're hanging in there for exactly the situation that we had with a safety car, and then it went red, and then it resets the race. So it's a difficult one, and we lost out this morning, and it went right for us this afternoon.
Just shows, doesn't it, what a brilliant driver is worth to a team. I mean, we saw people struggling to get through the field. Can you quantify that? I mean, to you, if it was a budget, how much more of a budget would you need to get the performance that he delivers for you?
Well, look, I think Max is invaluable. I mean, it's impossible to put a number on that. I mean, that was a champion's drive, and there's some great drivers out there, as we well know, but to stand out and shine like that today was, that marks him out, I think, with some of the greats now, and the way he's driven, and even when we've had a difficult car this year, he's never given up. He's gone about collecting the points, and he's always trying to get maximum out of the car.
Thank you, Christian.
Thank you.
Yeah, like what the amazing driver from the Max Verstappen today. What they came back like at 2060. I can say definitely Mad Max is back. And also congratulations to the team. They did a mega job with the car balance, with the car setup. And like I have no words to say about much more for the Max Verstappen or Christian Horner. Like they were, like he was saying before the race, what happened. We will look forward, and they just like with the epic performance of Max Verstappen, they won the race, and I can say definitely Max Verstappen won the Drivers' Championship. I don't think there's any more chance to Lando Norris with that stupid strategies or with that stupid decisions what they did today to win the Drivers' Championship. That's it. Don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe to the channel.